I'll defer to the experts on this matter.
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas. Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas. Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas. Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the mora keeps rolling. Into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas. Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the mora keeps rolling. Into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas. the drinks keep flowing and the Mora keeps rolling. Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas. I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right? Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the Mora keeps rolling. Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas. into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas. I've read almost every novel from Yaoi Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
There are weapons here from every tribe in Natlan. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any colors or some elaborate maze.
Wow, you're really invested in the Battle of Seven Colors.
Well, it's the reason I came to Natlan in the first place. Grudok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss something all grouped together like this. I'd like to cover all our bases.
All the bases. You got it.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle. We have to keep going.
This wall is in our way!
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Whoa, we passed straight through! What was that? Some kind of color magic?
It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Ugh, enough chit-chat. We should keep going. The deeper we go, the more we'll find. Return to the skies! Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because, on our person, we were carried...
Oh, you're right. We can keep going now.
Incoming!
Wait, what was that?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality. It's a realm of memory.
Huh?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle is similar, but the two are not the same.
Correct?
Wheatsealing?
What?
No. It's...
Friends, this is my question to you. After all, that is why, with our memories, I have discovered the perfect medium, the more cherished, guided by vibrant colors, without that capacity. So, be brave, my...
Any ideas, Sweet Lolly?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising.
Here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
I will have order.
The wind knows me. to go. Time to go.
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and see Lolly fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose is to help ally.
Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them.
One with nature.
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not bad, I'll give her that.
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
We're out! Looks like we made it through the maze.
Hold on. This is...
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere.
It's like a miniature blueprint.
That color.
The die was modified using a secret technique to harness. Without that power, it's just a normal die. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken.
Perhaps I could take a closer look? It's an important piece of physical evidence, after all.
No, you may not.
What are you doing?
Ah, you noticed my signal. Not bad, traveler.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work was a commercial success across Teyvat. I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the artifact itself. What if it gets damaged or destroyed?
Shut it. I couldn't care less about...
But then there would be no evidence to prove...
What if that was my goal all along?
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to promote the history of Natlan and... But make no mistake, but the die in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes
False claims? The die I advertised is an unprecedented innovation.
Unfortunately, it's even more miraculous.
How?
Calm down.
Sorry, it's just Fontaine's publishing it. We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlan. Nope.
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations. We can't do that.
What if I give you a port...
You're trying to bribe me?
Ah. I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller, even. I would be a giant in the printing industry. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell. I will never accept that someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200 years before me.
Even when the truth is right in front of you?
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. All I have to do is destroy this sphere. Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful.
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see. Ah, you mean a hero of Natlin who's not actually from Natlin? From a practical perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
Shows what you know.
Oh, since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
Ah, the wrath of Granny. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my... You've lived longer than her. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to... And in my version, I can erase the Battle of...
That's not real history.
That's a no, then?
Done running your mouth?
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
That's right. I didn't pay...
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone who wants to erase Natlan's history?
The captain, united in the pursuit of Mora.
We're greater.
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning.
I don't care who Get to work!
Orders given. Orders received. Life goes on.
This is order.
Clouds high. The birds call.
When did this person get so strong? Looks like the men following the captain failed to update us on the latest intelligence. Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth. You're on your own.
Hey, what about our contract? Your boss signed it himself.
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. That's what makes him the best. Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause.
You...
The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place. Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time.
What? This whole...
You were supposed to wait until I made it out.
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off. Off!
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll...
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
Wait, don't!
Where are looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do? The special color? Oh. You're right. Lead the way.
Triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly...
Instead of a realm of memory, if you cannot escape in time, it's mutually assured destruction.
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instructions.
I appreciate the compliment. It's been a long time, my friend.
This is no time for a reunion! The cave outside is about to collapse. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Seatlali. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember its structure. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of Natlan. When people leave deep impressed, these connections are that is how I created my maze. But if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, one without connections, you get a place like this. This space is a combination of because there are no connections.
Over 200 years, and not a single lasting connection.
Well, at the very least, you have a connection.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not around.
Seatla.
But now that I have your special technique, you didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me. What I want to know is, why?
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me all those years ago. But you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here.
Seatlali, ever since you learned that technique, you've been able to...
You mean...
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. It's more specifically than truth. Passing on the technique is a process of... Yes, the technique has... You are fated to live a far longer life than me, Seatlali. So I wanted to leave a little color behind.
Your color.
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color.
I have to get out of here.
Seatlali, what are you...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from my memories by force.
That you could lose a portion of...
I know, but my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory after 200 years, the Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories. This means that, even without your tutelage...
What did you...
Although he doesn't know how to wield it, he unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your memories. That was enough to guide him to this space. Well, Seatlali, it looks like part of this was...
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Seatlali's voice!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much...
We'd see...
Seatlali!
Paimon! Traveler! Hold my hand.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so... Whoa! We made it out just in time! Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
He was most likely trapped inside that space, just like us. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin. Unless he managed to escape, he would have been crushed.
He still preferred that to being caught, huh? They were standing a bit further away, right?
Hello?
It's one of Malu Son's employees! Quick, restrain him!
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed behind and tried to find people to help rescue you. I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which way did he run?
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings, I think we're okay. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Ictomisaurs! They caught Malu-san!
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion. Looks like it's time for that foreshadowing to pay off.
My bank balance. No! No!
What's wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most. It's particularly effective on weak-minded people like him.
Serves him right!
I know. It was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint us to a whole other task, did he?
Forget about him for now. The Ictomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive. In the meantime, we have unfinished business, remember?
Right! The special scroll!
Don't worry. Witzeline's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me. I'll explain everything at my house. Oh, and Traveler? Everything you said about memory? I finally figured out my answer. I knew you'd want to tag along. Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Witzeline's technique, your participation is critical.
What are you saying, See?
Follow me.
at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you.
Fine. What is it? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real...
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid I don't have time for another match.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why? Because we give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels.
I know that, but...
As your friend. I don't have long, Sipali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my final request?
Just this once. I understand now, Wheat Sealing. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
We are like birds,
soaring through the horizons of time.
I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
I knew you would understand.
This is the special scroll. Hold on. You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must mean... you're the one behind the gifts from the spirits!
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
You've carried the
Travel. The essence of passing the technique on to some... Even though I only confirmed that today, I've had and, well, ever since Sweet Sealing died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of...
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation. I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone... This time, though... Take this. I guess it's my response to what you...
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief. Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one... Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory, and carry my color in your mind. Just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
Whoa. It's a little early to talk about death, don't you think? It's only been a few seconds since we made the friendship official.
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Sweet Lolly, if the
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind-reading effect I couldn't fix? Well, I finally got to the bottom of it. Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, memories are also involved in that process. Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created between our memories. And that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
So, you can hear the Traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color in each other's memories? And that's why the Traveler could hear your thoughts too! Because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking. But only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the Traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories. So, after everything we just went through, I knew it. Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other. Just messing with you. I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. It'll probably take some time, though. So bear with me for now. Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh, unless I've had a few drinks. A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy mess, I could always share my senses with you again. No promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
Ah, you did it? Your investigation into—
Wow! The scroll is finished already! Elder Talapo's—
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away, Traveler! You don't look surprised at all.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. If we want to depict it, a dye derived from people's memories is, of course, the best choice. Now, it's just a matter of preserving this secret technique. From your description, it sounds like learning the technique requires the previous holder to share their memories.
Well, yeah.
In that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles you described. After all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared with those closest to us. You completed your task, Admiral.
All right, we'll leave that—
Oh, and please pass along my— We interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended. And it turns out he's the reason some among our tribe started to question our history. He hired people to spread misinformation about the Battle of Seven Colors. The recent friction within the tribe is entirely his doing. We now have a record of his crimes, and will begin working with Fontaine authorities in a few days.
So he was behind the controversy in the first place. Anyway, that clears it up. People don't—
Until we meet.
You told him—
Yep, we left out the part about your contribution, but it kinda seemed like Chief Biram saw through us.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits. I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he figures out it was me all these years, I'm in for a world of trouble.
Huh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian research.
Please, call me Allier. After questioning, the tribe absolved me of any serious wrongdoing, so here I am. I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my investigation first. I'd like to ask some questions about Huitziline. I want people outside of Natland to hear her story, but my understanding still has some holes.
Questions? Huh! Why should I let an Outlander tell our stories?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. It's just honest curiosity. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important plans after this.
Important plans?
Oh, thank you very much.
Another day, hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
Oh, that! When it comes to—
You're telling me, but I don't need them.
Of course! We'll get them sent to you as soon as we can!
Sent to me?
And this is?
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep.
Gotta pick the right location.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is...